Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Conversations with Luciana, the house that Luciana has built, where everyone has a place at the table. If you're a new listener, I bring you greetings and salutations. If you are a returning listener, welcome back, family. Real talk on real issues, real life situations. Keep in mind, advice is never given, but opinions and a new perspective is always welcome. You can find me on most podcast streaming services as well as YouTube under Conversations with Luciana. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure to turn on your notifications to know when the next Conversation with Luciana are posted. My posting schedule is as follows: Motivational Monday, Inspirational Empowerment Tuesday, Open Forum Thursday, Coffee and Tea with Luciana on Sundays. YouTube exclusives are on Mondays and Saturdays. If you would like to submit a topic of conversation or be a guest on a podcast episode of Conversations with Luciana, email me at conversationswithluciana@gmail.com. Look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a good one. Let's go. 15 days into the new year, man, fantasy filters, fiction, foolishness, ghosts and goblins. Are you still with it? Are you still with it? It's 15 days into the new year. Are you still with the drama? Or are you sticking to your new year resolution to stay away from it? Are you off social media? Are you limited yourself to social media, right? Are you still posting your fake life? So, fantasy filters, fiction, foolishness, and fake lives. That's what this is. Because, people be lying. People be lying. It's just so apparent. It is so apparent the length people will go to portray themselves as bigger, badder than anyone else on the planet. You never have no bad day? You never have a moment where you say, let me sit my ass down and just be quiet. Or are you still just with it? Are you still with the drama? Because, some people feed off drama. They do. Check the celebrities. They can't just go away. They got to make themselves relevant. They got to get engaged and drink each other's blood. They have to be married or get engaged to a friend of a friend. You know, that Kardashian bull crap. You got people that are going out there, printing and walking around with fake vaccine cards, instead of going to get the shot. They with the foolery, You got people who want you to believe that everything that you see is really them. No, they got implants. No, they got extensions. They just living a fake life. No, they got butt implants, People want you to believe that you're 75 years old and you got an apple bottom butt. Girl, if you don't get somewhere and sit down, you don't do that. Or, you see these, when I tell you I'm stuttering, damn, when I limit myself on social media, and sometimes when I'm going on there just to check Conversation with Luciana out, the reels will pop up and you have all these women, with these very, tight-fitting clothes or leggings, and I'm just like, come on now, stop. Just stop. I see all the wrinkles. I see the crow eyes. I see it. Why do we have to portray it? It's giving young girls a false sense of reality. They're saying that they have to be like this. They're fake. They're fake. They're fake. Fake eyelashes, fake hair, fake. It's just fake. Fake nails. It's just fake. They selling you the bullshit. It's a fantasy. That's what they're selling. It's a fantasy, and people buy into the fantasy. You know what? You made a declaration. I say declaration. I don't believe in New Year resolutions, but resolution and declaration that you wasn't going to be that way. You was going to change some things. Now, for my natural beauty sisters, who don't do the chemicals, who don't do the acrylic nails, that's you. But you know better than the one that do. What matters is the heart, though. It's not what you see on the outside. It's what's on the inside that counts, right? Am I right? I don't know. But why do people always have to be in the news or in the know? Stop doing that. People are so easy to criticize everybody else. And so you drive people to keep up with a lifestyle that's not really sustainable. It's fake. It's fake. You never have no problems. All your bills are paid on time. You live in the life of luxury. Really? Come on, stop. You know, your attitude affects your altitude, right? You live a fantasy. They sold you a fantasy. They sold you a fantasy. They sold you a fake card, a fake life card, like those vaccine cards. They sold it to you, and you bought into it. You bought into the big lie. I'm not talking about the election lie, although people are still with that shenanigans. But still, you have to think about it. You know, everybody just act like they got it together, and they do for the most part. But come on now, those are filters. Nobody eyelashes are that. Some are natural and curl up, but not everybody does that. And they suck their teeth. Stop sucking your teeth. It's just ridiculous. And you have all these bags out there. Louis. There's some bags I can't even name, but my favorite ones are Louis and Gucci. But again, gotta paste myself with that. And someone had made a comment to me the other day. They said, you have to have that bag. You can get a fake one for half the price. Yeah, I could, but I bought the original one because I'm an original one. I don't have to fake it till I make it. I don't have to fake it till I make it. I don't live below my means and I don't live above my means. But I'm not going to buy something that is fake when I can save up and get the real thing. I'm not buying into the lie. I didn't subscribe to the fake channel, the fantasy, the fiction, the foolishness. That's what social media is. Really, truly. When you think about it, it is. What is this thing now? I don't want to say for your eyes only, for you fans. And you giving people access to your life. You are giving people access to the representative. That's not who you are. That is not who you are. Take all that makeup, all that hair, take all that stuff away. You are plain Jane or plain James. That's who you are. But people subscribe to that because they want to live through other people. That sucks. That's sad. And I'm not doing that. Just stop doing that. It's ridiculous how people believe that everything that they see in social media or on TV, it's really happening all the time. You can't be on 24/7. And if you are, you're giving people nothing new. You're giving them nothing to work with. You're just recycled trash. That's all you're doing is recycle trash. It's the same version but a different person. It's like, what happened to us? What happened to living life in truth and in spirit and being comfortable where we are and who we are? It don't bother me. It don't bother me, really. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. No one has a perfect life, but they have a content. They're content where they are. They're still moving. They're still movers and shakers, but they're like, okay, this is what you get. That's when you have people who can, they're not easily fazed or unbothered by what you say about them, because your words don't define who I am, who they are. They know who they are. They know their temperament. They know their humble beginnings. They know where they're going. They know how to have patience. They do. But y'all out there living this life like, everything is what you see is scripted. Reality TV is scripted. Do you want to live a reality life or you want to live a real life? Real life with real issues, But no, we bought into the fakeness. We bought into the cars. What's the point of getting a Porsche or a Mercedes or any type of vehicle, BMW, if the check light engine is on and you never go check it out? You got the rims, You got everything, because you look the part. You are a character in a movie. That's what you are. You are extra. You're not the star. You're not the star. You are an extra on the movie set. And, somebody get in your car and then all of a sudden it's like they looking at the light. They see the light. It's like, oh, don't worry about it. They don't even acknowledge the light anymore. And you're like, do you take the car in to get service? I remember when I got my car, um, and again, I don't brag. I don't brag on what I have at all. I'm very humble. I know where I came from, and I remember having the car, and I think it was a Mercedes 350 coupe. It was nice. Um, and I remember, every time it, had to get maintenance on it or some work, service, that's what it is, service. I took it into the dealership, and people had a comment, and they were like, "Well, why you take it there? You should take it to one of those, the mechanics over there." I'm like, "Well, I didn't buy the car from over there. I bought it from the dealership." So they're saying that you have to take it to the dealership. You don't have to, but it's wise to take it there if it's under warranty or whatnot. You know the whole deal, right? But anyway, the point is, when the extended warranty um, ran out, you had to take the car and you had to pay for the service. And oil change on a Mercedes is not cheap. It's not cheap at all, especially if you go to the dealership. But some places, I'm giving you guys a lesson on life, though, right? You can't take it to anybody to work on the car. It has to be a certified Mercedes dealer or the dealership because it can void the warranty. But the point is, an oil change is $400. The service is $1,500. It depends. And I drove a lot. I drive a lot. And so people will make a comment like, so you think um, you can't afford that? Afford what? The service? Because I tell them, they ask, I'm going to tell you, it's like it's $1,500. Like, ooh, that's a lot of money. I'm like, well, I'm not driving around with the check engine light on either. I'm not doing that. I didn't get to this level to act like I don't need to take care of my business. I'm not faking the funk. I'm not. I'm not faking it. This is what I need to do. I'm going to do it. And people thought I was, you know, foolishness. I said, well, you drive around with a check engine light on, or you drive one of those cars. I don't care. I got what I wanted. I take care of it, and I'm moving on. But I'm not faking this life. I'm not trying to impress any of y'all. That's what I'm not trying to impress any of y'all. A car is a car, but you have to maintain it. The same way you have people who say, oh, I'm buying a house. Okay, good for you. It's like, well, but you go into the house, there's no furniture. Or you can't maintain the house, but you got a house. But stop trying to sell me a fake lifestyle. Stop doing that. I don't care. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm not living below my means. I'm not living above my means. Excuse me. I'm who I am, and I'm comfortable who I am. I don't have time for you. But you know what? We again, we're trying to. Who is your competition? Who is your competition? Who is the person that you are trying to outdo? And why does it matter? I remember in high school, we didn't care. We didn't care. We didn't care. It was just like everybody was just like okay with being okay. They wasn't trying to act like they had the better lifestyle than anybody else. It was just about having fun and enjoying each other's company. Because we were kids. We didn't know any better. We were, taught manners, to be concerned, to be kind, right? We did. But when we got an adult, it's like we have lost our mind. We have trying to outdo each other. Everything is like, oh, I got all this money and laid it across that bed, but your bills are stacked up. What? Let's not that. When you were a child, you were carefree. You didn't have a care in the world. But now you're an adult, you have responsibilities, right? You can't live in this fantasy. You can't live in this fictional world. It doesn't exist. You can't live through other people. You have to be true to who you are. You have to be true and be comfortable where you are in life. Don't get into the foolishness. What you see is not always reality. You know, people will always show you who their representative is. But when the truth comes down to it, the truth can be told or shown, you're going to see who they are. You can see who they are, and jealousy is another thing that, drives people to do the unthinkable because they're trying to keep up with the fantasy, the fakeness, the foolishness, the fiction. You got people ghosting people. I didn't know what the word ghosting was until somebody tell me, "Oh, you'll just disappear like you're Casper." You know what? And then they reappear. I'm like, what are all these things? What you don't know who you getting now. You get people who are on social media that fall in love with an image, or they fall in love with the idea of what they think that person is really like, and they have no idea. They have no idea. They are clueless. They are with the shenanigans. I remember when I was, pregnant with my son, and I picked up some weight. I ain't gonna lie, I picked up some weight, and I was like, I'm gonna enjoy being pregnant. After he was born, I was, I'm like, I wasn't gonna get no bigger because I was not gonna look like Oompa, you know. But on the Charlie Chocolate in the Factory, Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, Charlie was the boy that played in the movie. The little Oompas, Oompa, Oompa, Oompa. That was funny. You can't say that now. That's politically incorrect. They're not midgets. They're little people, okay? But they're little Oompas. Anyway, or dwarfs. I don't know. You want to call them dwarfs either. But anyway, let me circle back. Now it is like you can have a baby on a Friday, and on Tuesday, you look like you didn't have one. They're showing you pictures like this happened overnight. It's fake. It's fake. Now, some people did not gain a lot of weight when they were pregnant. They maintained. But you know what? If your stomach was stretched out any way, shape, or fashion, you got a little muffin top, right? You got a little muffin top up there. And, but you don't know when those pictures are taken. People are very precise and in tune, and they want you to believe the bullshit. They do. They really, really do. I remember back in the day, they used to say, oh, keeping it real. No, people don't keep it real. People keep it a reality TV. That's what they do. They want to fake the funk. Go ahead. Because again, when you put on that girdle and everything is pulled in tight, and you have that push-up bra, I'm talking to my sisters, you got that push-up bra on, and you got that foundation, and that lace front or natural front, whatever, is laid to the side. I mean, it's laid. You look bad. You got all the stuff popping. You take that girdle off, and all that jelly's going to start rolling. All of it's going to start jiggling. It's going to just start just moving in directions. And, I don't know, and find creases. Oh, there's a corn chip in the crease of that arm roll. But seriously, because you want to be accepted in society. But when you are a kid, you don't care. You just fit in. And back in the day, kids just fit in. You didn't judge people by what they look like. You didn't, I think the biggest thing was the hair. And, it was like, oh, I don't put fake hair in my head. Okay, well, that's you. I need to look like a different person on different days. So whatever. All these nails are mine. Why? Because look, underneath, these are my nails. No, because if you take that stuff off, that powder, all of them pop off. But, it's just like, stop it. But you got to be comfortable in who you are. And that's why on social media, you get some of the people that sometimes they want that softer approach. I know me. My conversation can go from, 1 to 100. I can take it up, or I can bring it down. Make me know, never mind, I'm here for it. But it's interesting how you got to tone it down, because people don't want to feel that. People want to be accepted for who they are. They want to have a normalcy about their life. And that's okay to be that way. It really, truly is okay to be that way. So that's why, I'm like, okay, be true to who you are. Accept nothing less from you. Expect nothing less from anybody else. But don't live a life. Don't be a fraud. Don't be a fraud. You don't have that PhD from Yale. You don't. So don't put that on your resume, and don't think that you're going to get caught. Don't, believe that celebrities are always, wake up looking like they just stepped out of a movie set. They're out of the shower and everything is just flowing. No, they got issues. They stomach hurt too. They get the bubble guts too. But you got to be comfortable. You got to be happy. Fantasy filters, fiction, foolishness, fakeness, girdles, and gravity. People that go up, sometimes they come down. Some people that are down come up. I like to be in the middle. I like to maintain. I'm in no rush to get nowhere. And sometimes, your anxiety comes because you're trying to do everything or be everywhere or be seen. Sit your ass down and get some sense. Center yourself and move forward. Thank you so much. I have fun. See, I'm telling you, I keep saying, this is how my conversations go, y'all. This is how my conversations go. I say, okay, I'm done. One more thing. Kid you not, sometimes you have to slow it down and regroup and allow yourself just to embrace the moment. I'm not going to lie. I've been recording for the last 2 days, and I am so at peace. I'm always at peace, but I just feel a sense of, I can breathe, a deep breath. I inhale and I exhale the negativity. I breathe in the positivity and I exhale the negativity. That's huge for me because I was struggling, but that's because my mind wasn't at rest. My spirit wasn't filled. And now that I'm here and I center myself, I feel like, okay, now I'm back to me. Unapologetic. Always out to improve, self-improve. I judge no one, therefore I should not be judged. I don't live in a world of fake foolishness, filters, fantasy, and fiction. I am true to who I am because I am. You are enough. See y'all later. I'm out. Have peace. Let's go. Thank you for listening to another podcast episode of Conversations with a Luciana. I look forward to speaking with you again. Until then, be kind to yourself and others. Make every day your best day. Stay encouraged and press forward, for the best is yet to come. Peace, and I'm out. Let's go.